They're generous portions. I like them.
Yes.
It's the kind of cup of coffee you need in the morning.
Yes.
It's nice.
Perfect temperature.
I love looking at the park out here too. So pretty. Our pre-tour briefing.
See, we're gonna learn about the shade trees and the fruit trees that play handsies with the other root systems and the coffee trees, and then it makes the fruit trees flavor get to the coffee trees flavor, like the little minglings that they do with their root systems. It's really something. But the shade versus non-shade versus being up in altitude, down at sea level. We're gonna learn about the dirt and all the good stuff that's in the dirt that makes the good dirt make good beans. But then we're gonna realize they're not even beans. It's a seed. The seed's fruit doesn't taste good, but if you burn the seed the right way, it pulls out the sugars. It makes it taste and smell real good. Here in Guatemala, you gotta get something nice and hearty. I got a wonderful soup. Looks like a verde soup. Got a tamale.
Oh.
Yes. It's exactly what you think it would taste like. Nice.
I have nothing bad to say about the Guatemalan tortilla. It's so good. It's like so much heartier and earthier than anything you'd get in America.
Since 1870,
Wow.
so it's been for a while.
Did you send that over yesterday?
So starting from seedling, so a lot of work.
6 weeks.
Yes, correct.
Wow.
So lots of cleaning, weeding.
I'm gonna draw a couple things.
So these are almost 14 months?
Yes, this is 14 months right over here.
Whoa.
We're selecting it. Look at the color, texture, very fine. We fill up the bags by hand, and then they line it up, and soon they're gonna.
Okay.
Yes. So Arabica, but there's a lot, many species of
Yes.
subspecies of Arabica.
Right.
We
It's like
grow,
1,000, right?
Yes, thousands of
Yeah.
varieties. We grow around 20
Okay.
in the farm. Bourbon, Caturra, Catuai, Pacamara, Laurina, Villa Sarchi, Maragogipe, Geisha, Sachimor.
Nice.
So it's different kinds of
Yeah,
Arabica.
that's good.
Okay. So in Philadelphia we create our own blends.
Okay. Nice.
Okay?
Wow.
Our own blends.
That's cool.
So
Yeah. Based
all
on
Arabica.
sugars and strengths and
Exactly.
tones.
Yes. So up there in that mountain behind, that's the production area. Actually on the tip of this. Correct.
So they actually,
Yes.
they go different flavor profiles.
Oh yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Starbucks wants a stronger bean,
They
and Pete's wants the
over-roast it.
lesser roasted bean.
Yes.
Yeah, see?
But they all come
Yeah.
from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it comes from here. Same
That's
beans,
amazing.
but the way how they roast it changed totally.
Yeah.
Europe, England, Asia, Japan, Taiwan, Korea.
Mhm. Sure.
So the owner here, they're expanding.
When you say in Philadelphia, is that
That's the name of
the
the...
name of the plantation?
Of the yes.
Okay.
They named the farm in 1890.
Because it's one of the last churches that Jesus wrote to, right?
Exactly, that's what I mean in Greek, you know. Brotherly love. So this is the production area right here. Arabica, it's a bush, meter and a half, 2 meter, and it's all hand picked. Right now there's 200 people working the farm, maintaining the plants, trimming the trees. In harvest season, which is November to March, they hire another 300.
Nice.
Wow.
To
Because the demand, you have to get it done in 90 days.
Yes, I mean, you have to select the right product from the bush, because not all the coffee beans you see right here are ready to pick. You're gonna see 3 colors from November: green, yellow, and red. So you hold the fruit and you twist and you pull only the red ones to make good coffee.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
the cherry.
And they come back again. They go through once a month, picking just
Amazing.
red ones. Flower. There's a coffee flower right here. There's a few inside, right here. So first it's the flower, and then it dry, and a tiny coffee bean starting. So it takes 8 months.
Brotherly love.
Brotherly love. It was 2 founders. It was 2 brothers, the founder. That's why in Greek it means brotherly love.
That's awesome.
So
Nice.
attracts to the color, they attract to the sugar, but methanol make them dizzy. They fall inside
Oh,
Wow.
so it is 2
Cherries.
pounds of coffee.
and then drops to 6, like 8 pounds. I'm sorry.
Oh, 8 pounds.
Wow.
Okay.
Final product per
Nice.
plant.
Do they have to be? You know how orange trees have to pollinate? Do they pollinate with the flowers, or is it just simply for show?
No, yeah. This is it's a hermaphrodite plant.
Okay.
So
it needs
pollinates
that.
by itself.
Okay.
But here in the farm we have beehives.
Okay.
They
And you have the bees.
pollinate.
Bees pollinate them.
Correct.
And that helps the growth.
Yes, it helps.
Because
a
if
lot.
you don't do that, it won't grow as much.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, we have beehives. They're far away. Okay.
Yeah.
They pollinate. We make our own.
Yeah, but you move
honey.
the bee. You move the bee.
Yes.
Hives around based on the time of the year.
Exactly.
Nice.
They move it down here. They move up there.
Nice.
Correct. But it's a self-pollinator, which is we process in the factory, we wash, we dry, and we export.
Nice.
Okay. So.
The thing that frustrates me too, like with wine, you know, it says Merlot. We
Right.
have no idea what kind of Merlot. You just know the year and the grape, and that's it. And with coffee, there should be 7 different classifications. It's just like a nutritional menu on the back.
Correct. Yeah, that's true.
Because if not, you know, we're all just buying beans from Colombia, and they taste like dirt.
Earthy. So this is the tanks right here, though, on the other side of the wall. So the floating ones, those are infected or overripe. So we shovel that way and we process it differently.
Amazing.
Okay?
Oh, wow.
So
How old?
they throw the cherries right here, and then it spins. There's a cylinder inside. So
These are probably 100 years old.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's more old machines right here, so they don't use it anymore. This is the new ones. This machine crosses. There's 4 cylinders. They select 4 cylinders on top. 20,000 pounds per hour.
Nice.
Super duper machine. Okay. And then right over here. This is fermentation tanks. So we fill up each tank with coffee beans, and then we drain the water. So no water or yeast, nothing at all. Natural process. So the sugar ferments it by itself because mucilage is sticky to the seeds. So that's why we ferment it for 1 night.
Nice.
Next day when you come in, you grab some seed, you rub it, the sugar just fall off.
Right.
Ready to wash, we fill up the tank with water, we open that gate you see down there,
Yeah.
and the water takes the coffee straight on the other side. Clay, because clay kills bacteria,
Nice.
and new product coming in again.
Tons of bacteria.
Correct. Guess what?
Hey, don't waste it, you know?
Nothing at all.
Why waste it?
Just watch you. Be careful right there, okay? So all the seeds comes right here, guys.
No, that'd be fun to see.
You wash it from all the way here.
Interesting.
we receive the coffee right here. They drain the water. Just be careful if you want to come down here.
Yeah.
See what
This thing's the dryer. If it's not being sun dried, then it spends 5 days in here, and they light the fire. But this is where they actually funnel the different beans, and based on the weight, these beans are sorted here. And that's the place where they sun dry it out there.
in the sun. Show you right here.
It just looks like crop circles.
Yeah, 6 to 10 days. Wow.
6 to 10 days. Right there.
Wow. Cool.
So
Lots of seeds.
what's the classification again on the weight? Is it the more sugars? Is that
What makes it heavy?
The heavy.
Why would that be a determination?
The way how you ferment it.
Okay.
If you ferment it longer, so it's lighter. So
Okay.
fermentation is very important. You need
Right.
to check product
Right.
constantly. So if you ferment it less than 18 hours, so heavy the beans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's how we need to sort in coffee
Right.
in water.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
So it's
Yeah,
how
because
we
you don't
dry
want to
coffee.
start roasting it.
Not too soon.
Correct. This is how we dry.
Fun, the tractor guys.
John Deere made a coffee roaster. That's awesome.
There. There's more right over there. Take it by hand.
That would take a while.
That's awesome.
Yes. Correct. So hand sorting by hand. Now it's all by machine. So this I'm gonna give you one. It's there. This one we have a machine inside. Dry me by friction takes off the husk.
Oh.
This is parchment and silver skin right here.
The chaff.
Exactly. This is the silver skin, and this is green bean,
Green.
raw. Café oro in Spanish, gold coffee. And like this, it's how we export coffee to the States, to Europe, or to Asia. This is pea berry.
Yeah, those are
The
tiny.
shape- The shape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, the circular
Yes.
small ones, yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
that's a pea berry. So we need to sort in coffee because the sizes. Correct.
Yeah.
Because it goes in.
Nice.
So, and then what we do right here.
The density separator.
We throw in this container, goes up to the color machine. By friction, it takes off the husk. So, parchment coffee right over here in the bags.
Uh-huh.
We throw in this container, it goes up to the huller machine. By friction, it takes off the husk.
Wow.
I just show you outside. And this is the husk. If you want to feel right here,
Wow.
that's the husk. It looks like mulch.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
one goes for
It's
compost.
just the chaff, yeah.
Okay. So it's how we process it, and then obviously you need to calibrate. Otherwise, break the beans in half, and broken beans is considered defect.
Yeah.
And then the beans fall right here. That machine blows it out with air, and then it comes right here, and you start sorting your coffee again by gravity separator.
Nice.
After you dry it, again, you start sorting your product. So gravity, we pack in a bag by sizes. So large right here in this bag, small in that bag right there, and medium falls in the middle and goes up, and this is medium size. Okay, and then again we start sorting by density, by weight.
That. Okay. But then afterwards, we'll get it. Is that hard to abide by? Because I mean, I know you guys are obviously a coffee consuming country, but 40% is a lot.
There's a lot. There's, because we sell a lot of roasted coffee to many restaurants in the whole country.
Okay.
And we expanded right now to
It smells so good.
correct. So we roast up.
I'm testing, tasting it.
So the packer machine, and then we have the silos right over here where we storage coffee after we roast it, and then
Yeah.
because each year it's totally different.
This one's a 300 pounds. That one's a 150 pound roaster. Got the smaller one on the other side.
So again,
The cooling platform. This is where they store them for 24 hours to remove the CO2. And then they go to bag them. In here. This is the bagger.
they have the roaster.
In case someone wants a special order.
Yes, yes. Holds 5 pounds of.
Nice. That was a fascinating process. We got to see the sorting of the bean, actually fruit to bean. He said there's 8 different progressions of sorting here on the weight densities of the seed, obviously the color profiles of the seed itself, in terms of the grading or the category of bean that they have. That was really fascinating. They only have 3 roasters or 4 roasters. One of them's a 5-pound roaster and goes all the way up to 300 pounds. It's really cool to see that. And then all the guys just waiting in the packing room. They got these 100-pound bags, and they're filling them up with beans that were just sorted, green beans that are going to the United States or wherever, Canada, New Zealand. They said. So that's so cool. This place is huge. I really was fascinated by the magnitude of their sorting and distribution. It's pretty cool. It's been going on forever.
About
Is this $4 a pound?
3.5,
Okay.
$3.50, $4 around there. Oh, this is
The creme de la creme.
It's so good.
Now, is this specific to espresso? This would be the recommendation for this bean.
Now, if you want it for French press pour over, we
Sure.
have different
Right. Different.
blends
Yeah.
inside, you know. Correct.
I like it. It's nice. It adds to it.
Yes, so lots of benefits from
Interesting.
that trees. Because it's possible to use macadamia, orange, banana, avocado.
But they're so hungry for nutrition.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Amazing.
Yes, that's
That's-
why we use.
It's interesting. You know thieves. You don't want any thieves in the
Correct.
plantation.
Yes. So this.
See, someone with good foresight bought all this land. 4 generations later, they still got it. I am so glad we got to try the espresso at the end. That was just the icing on the cake. It is so good. I love it when it feels like espresso is like thick, not watery, and it's like really dense. It's so nice. That's exactly what we got here today. No surprises there. But it was a really good tour. I've never been on a coffee plantation tour before, and I was really surprised that it takes 14 months to even get the plant strong enough to bring it to the mountain where it's actually going to be planted. And then on top of that, it's going to take you, he said, like 6 years to get it to actually produce coffee, or like the fruit, I guess. And then after that, the first several crops are bad. They're not even that good because it's, I guess, just, you know, getting up and running. And so you're like 10 years in before you get a good crop. And then they only keep them until they're 25 years, because he says at about that point, 25 to 30 years, they stop producing the same quantity. So I think that's what surprised me the most, just the amount of steps that it takes between, you know, sorting the coffee, drying it for the right amount of times, washing it for the right amount of time, like all of these details, they just take such great care in. And we just go to the store and pick up a bag and don't even think about it. But it's crazy to think that that took years in the making to get to that bag of coffee, which is just incredible. So we just got some cash from the machine back here. It's a Friday, So there's a street market out here in the main square, which is fun. Antigua's really pretty manageable. I mean, we've only been here a couple days, and I feel like I do have the lay of the land now. Got the weather patterns down, just like pretty much everywhere else. It rains in the afternoon usually, and sometimes a little bit in the morning. But it's a really fun place. Look at these. It's so cute. I love all the colors here. It's so beautiful. And the food, amazing. It's like all farm to table. Now we are on our way to go pick up our laundry. Yay! Overall in Antigua, I'd say it feels very, very safe. Like, I was kind of surprised, even if, you know, I had come here on my own, I wouldn't feel threatened in any way. Everyone's really nice. And yeah, it's a nice place. I really enjoy it. Tomorrow is gonna be another story. Tomorrow we are going to hike and sleep on an active volcano, which sounds insane. I think it is insane. Look at how beautiful it is.
Before they even sent it out, we paid for guarantees.
The joy of my life is sorting the laundry that someone else has done. Sorting the laundry someone else has done just feels so good. It's my new favorite activity.
This guy's necklace. This is shirt. It's cute.
Hey, he's like a rock star.
Every week we have different money. It's so cool. This guy's got a nice beard.
Hey.
Nice looking beard. My favorite money is the Costa Rican money. It's so colorful, it's transparent in some areas, and it's got lots of beautiful animals on it.
And I'll also add that so far my favorite money is the fact that we're still only spending half of what we were spending in Beverly Hills every month. I suppose now would be as good a time as any to tell you guys that tomorrow we are going to have the most insane adventure we have had since we started traveling the world full time. We are not just going to hike, but we are going to sleep on a volcano. I don't know how Jeremy talked me into this, but I'm ready.
It may or may not be an active or a hyperactive volcano that erupts or vents every 20 minutes. So there might be that. But don't worry, we're staying in a wonderful tent they say is perfectly good for volcanoes erupting. So. And before we show you the hike, we want to show you the most recent eruption.
Managed to get a gazpacho.
The avocado boat.
Looks like a boat.
Yeah, it looks like a boat. It's a bacon boat. It's nice. I don't know. Take that, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Sail away, baby.